So, you know, Charles Barkley at times, dog can say some things that be on the wrong side of the fence when it come to niggas. Like, hold on, bro, did that nigga just really say that? If you a nigga, you gonna feel like, bro, you sounding like you on one of them now, nigga. Like, what you really on, nigga? Like, come on now, why you riding for that and riding for that cause and certain things he be talking about it, be like, nah. Then at times, I've heard Barkley say some stuff that niggas might not be a fan of, but it be real. But he jumped out there today on this nigga Donald Trump on stuff, and Donald Trump been having a lot of people in their feelings about the shoes. Let's keep it 1,000. Donald Trump has won on social media. He's won the black community over on social media, I would say. Not everybody, but people who active like in the comments, whether they trolling or not. And that's Joe Biden's fault. Joe Biden wasn't really productive this round to black people in general sense.
He wasn't even much productive the time they got him in this.
Like, niggas ain't really feeling. Well, he only been in there, what, 4 years? So
yeah, but see, they did that. You know what I mean? Because his ties with Obama. Yeah, and because that Obama movement made people like have hope. Remember his campaign? Hope. Yeah, and all this stuff. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, all that my president is black, all that old. And at the end of the day, it's the same going on. But now that you don't have this blackface in your face, it's like when it was a black man doing it. All right, man, he ain't so bad. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta have hope. We just gotta have peace. But when you see Biden basically doing the same exact, you about that. You know what I'm saying?
Barkley jumped out there, though.
That is crazy.
And turned up on talking about he going at niggas for wearing the Trump T-shirt.
You know who embraced it more than anybody else? The black population. It's incredible. You see black people walking around with my mugshot. You know, they do shirts.
When you heard that, what did you think? Big sigh.
First of all, I'm just going to say this. If I see a black person walking around with Trump mugshot, I'm going to punch him in the face.
Charles.
No, Gail.
Charles.
Gail.
You really can't say that because, A, you don't mean that.
I mean that sincerely. I'm going to just tell you something.
And then you will be arrested for assault. And then what?
I'm going to bail myself out and go celebrate.
Don't encourage him. Don't encourage him. Okay, but go ahead.
Seriously.
Continue.
First of all, if I was at that
conference,
I'd have got up and walked out. That was an insult to all black people. Because he's basically just saying, and first of all, to compare black history where we've been discriminated against to his plight.
Yes.
Well, first of all, he's a billionaire. And they're prosecuting him for stuff he did wrong. They're prosecuting him for stuff he did wrong. And for him to compare...
It's still in the court system, Charles. We have to wait. It's still in the court system. But continue.
Well,
continue.
Some of the stuff is true. They did storm the Capitol. They did say that the election was stolen. Those aren't lies, Gail. Those are
They
facts.
did say that. They did say that.
But to compare, I would have got up and walked out because it's not a fair comparison. You know, he's a billionaire. He's had a great life. He's been president of the United States. To insult black people who have been discriminated against all these years, to put them in the same category, I was just offended. I mean,
that verbiage in that conversation that Trump had comes off as a little mockatory, I guess, if that's a word. A little, oh man, are you playing? Are you toying with us in our face? Because he's talking about, I've been going through the same thing black people going through. I'm getting profiled, It's one of the, no, I want to just get this out there because, nigga, I want to put it for the people who going to try to protest it.
Man, fuck y'all. No,
Biden has done the same exact thing.
Come on.
Biden did the same exact thing when he said, hey, if you ain't black, if you ain't voting for me, you ain't black.
Come on.
Biden did the same exact thing when he said that, and niggas still voted for Biden. So
shit, he ain't want your grandparents going to school with his kids.
Either way, nigga.
Come on.
If you voting for either one of them, you ain't voting for a nigga that's no better in the sense of who you think rocking with black people more. If your conversation is who I think have more respect for black people. Now, if you going for the policy reasons, my policies align and my mindset align more with Trump. I'm not voting, though. I'll keep it 1,000 with y'all. I'm not going to vote. But if I did have to vote, I would vote for Trump. What you got, Pooh?
Me, from being from Texas,
Yeah.
growing up in a Republican atmosphere, meaning the state, you know what I'm saying, and seeing how Texas has been operated as their own fashion over the years, ever since the beginning of this motherfucker, technically. I mean, the shit that he say and have said, none of the ignorance, but I agree a whole lot with that, because that's what I always knew. Okay, so when it comes to the Democratic situation, it's something I knew too, and that's something that I just always seen like, damn, why the fuck do, it make you think like, okay, you steady gonna shit out food stamps, y'all help create projects and hoods, and y'all took developed ass black neighborhoods and changed them to projects and all that shit. And it's like the Democrats, it's like it's like that party. And it's just my opinion. It's like they want you to be what can I say, like dependent on them. You know what I'm saying? Giving you a bunch of hope. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people gonna say, you just want some money, Trump, because Trump did the money. No, nigga. I look at it as he created opportunity with a lot of things he was doing to put people on the same playing field with each other to make us whole be.
What?
You know what I mean?
I don't feel like no president is doing anything for black people, but so don't think that we got that money. A lot of people think that. And I think some people just word it wrong or just say it like, man, Trump looked out for black people. No, Trump looked out and created things where everybody could eat, and we are that everybody.
Exactly.
It wasn't specific. No president has specifically said, I want to help this black community and do things that's going to turn around what America has done to them for 500 years. No president has done that. Like, let me really put things in place and repay back and acknowledge what has happened to black people in America just the way as we do with people from other countries. They have no president has done that. But when Trump was in office, black people were able to capitalize on some of the things that were going on.
Shit, nigga, everybody did. You know what I'm saying?
No, everybody I'm saying, but we was included in that everybody.
If you was smart enough, you know what I'm saying, to and take heed to what was going on, of course you was gonna flourish. You dig what I'm saying? Right. But what I'm saying is this here too, like just watching everything that's been going on, especially since I've been older. Fucking anytime, bro, that the Republicans was in office, and you had oil and gas, you got all this shit. This shit is at a good high level. You know what I'm saying? So, and we know they all play with that shit, the number fluctuation and all that. I'll just say, bro, like the Democratic Party has done more hurtful things than helpful things.
And I'll say this too. For me, a lot of the over-sexualization that they are pushing, this openness, and especially with the trans sports and the trans stuff, Democrats are in support of, bro. The Democratic side is on some too liberal stuff, in my opinion.
Come on, man. A whole bunch of hope.
One of my main things is women, and I don't care if it's one or two or three people. Like, well, it ain't that many. Nah, but this how it starts. That stuff needs to be completely banned. Yeah. No man should be competing or using the restroom with women. I don't care. I'm 1,000% against that. You are cheating. It's an disadvantage. No man should be locked up in jails with women. None of that. There is no more. If you want to be a trans, go right ahead. If that's what you want to identify as, go right ahead. But you don't get to be a man and say I'm a girl, so now I get to do what girls do when it comes to how you gonna interact and get certain jobs and use the bathroom, and they gotta sit up there and be around you or play sports with you. Or nah, fuck that. Nah, we not doing that.
Just think about this, and this is so crazy because when a male goes into a female's restroom, at the end of the day, you a male, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got some creepy motherfuckers that do something to one of them women up in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because at the end of the day, you still a man. You know what I'm saying? It's just an unsafe. You creating a problem by doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They got this whole pronoun thing. It's really a bunch of confusion for the younger generation because you giving these niggas options that's dumb as hell.
Hold on real quick. My bad. If I said that wrong, y'all know what I meant though. If I said conservative, whatever, whichever side is the side, y'all know what I meant when I said that. Like
that conservative is the
y'all know what I mean. Conservative is the right? Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, this shit.
Yeah.
This shit is just you set motherfuckers up to do shit that is not cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A fucking 4-year-old little boy shouldn't be talking about I want a dress. A little girl shouldn't be talking about I want a fucking G.I. Joe or I want to do, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that females can't go to the army and none of that shit. I'm just saying like y'all push this shit in cartoons. Y'all push this shit in books
for financial gain.
You dig what I'm saying? And it don't help a motherfucker. It just causes confusion.
So it's layers.
And it causes hurt, nigga, in people's family because they trying to raise their kids to be a certain way. Exactly. But then you got motherfuckers at the school or what they watching telling them basically don't listen to your fucking parents, listen to us.
And it's layers. It's layers to it because it's the financial gain side of it that they attack, and then it's also some people who are that way get in position. So now they like, oh, I'm here now. We gonna overpower y'all and we gonna force y'all to bend and fold and be accustomed to our way. And it's a lot of niggas who fall for that because it's money over there. If I could get that crowd, you got these hoe ass niggas like Bad Bunny who will go kiss a man to get the gay crowd on his side. You know what I'm saying? On some real live weak shit, bro. And these niggas like that who be bitch made, they do things like that. Well, okay, we're marketing to get the gay dollar now, nigga. No, bro, that's not solid, bro.
You gotta think, bro. Like, you'll have a motherfucker knowing they go to some Catholic type of church or whatever, and just to get the black people's votes in these communities, bro, they gonna go sit at these black churches and tell them how not racist they are, and tell them all this old bullshit. Yeah. But then go back to their church and be quiet than a motherfucker.
Come on,
because that's who y'all need to be telling this shit to. Who you're not racist to. You need to be telling the motherfuckers, your peers, the ones that you go to church with, the ones that you talk to on the phone. Don't come tell us that type of shit. And I see that shit a lot when it comes to the politics. You know what I'm saying? It's like I can throw out a motherfucking. It's just like throwing out a motherfucking rod and reel, nigga. You gonna throw out the bait and see who all you can catch. You know what I'm saying? And they've been doing us like that shit for years, bro. And it sticks out more with the Democratic Party than it does. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
In every place that's damn near a fucking Democratic state, like, it's a real shithole. I'm just saying.
Barkley jumped out there. Barkley ain't finna do shit to nobody, nigga. If a nigga wanna wear the shirt, wear the shirt. I don't give a fuck. A shirt is a shirt. Man, at this point, ain't none of these motherfuckers on our side.
I one and dare nigga to slap me.
Nigga, I'm not finna be.
I dare nigga to slap me.
I'm in support of. I went to the Trump.
Nigga ain't talking tough. It's just like I'm not finna let you do no shit like that. How many people gonna let a nigga just come up and slap them, bro?
Yeah, and it's like you acting like I see. You know, Trump said something that was fouling out of pocket, and he, in a way, I can understand that. But is we ready to ride like that on everybody? Is we ready? Did we ride on Biden like that? Bro, this is the government, bro. They ain't never been for us, nigga. Let's be 1,000.
I'm gonna tell you some real shit, nigga. The shit that Biden done is really considered treason against all of us as a whole. You putting all of our lives in jeopardy with all this extra ass shit you be doing with these countries that you deem that we don't supposed to be fucking with. Thanks. So when you look at shit like that and you look at how you setting your family up, having your niece this company in her name, your daughter name, your little nephew name, you got all these weak ass companies and fake ass, you know what I mean? Companies and doing all that type of shit, and you accepting money, but then you sending it over here so it won't be detectable. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But when the facts get laid out there and motherfuckers is calling for impeachment of you, you know what I mean? It's like, come on, bro, you can't be mad, bro. Like you ain't doing nothing but making sure your family is good. But nigga, you the head of the fucking country, bro. You supposed to be down with us, nigga. You putting us in a position as a whole to be fucked off.
Facts, nigga.
Be fucked off in the economy, nigga. Be fucked off with these borders. Letting motherfucking terrorists in this bitch walking through this motherfucker disguised as if they were Mexican and shit. Like, bro, I look at all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So when you just gotta understand, bro. Them motherfuckers been doing whole shit for a long time.
They gonna continue to do
and ain't nobody fucking perfect. You know what I'm saying? But shit, nigga, I'm down with this Texas shit, and we ain't down with none of that other shit y'all got going on, bro.
Facts, bro. We here, man. We rocking. Y'all turn us up, turn us up, turn us up. Shout out to everybody in the chat who here, man. Who we all got up in here, man. We'll read the super chat. We gon' for sure.
He just left a stain on my brain.
Hey, I'm a for sure. I popped out to the Trump rally out here in H-Town and streamed it. If Biden comes, I will be there as well. So I'm looking forward to hearing what he got to say. I've never heard him I've never really watched the full speech since the last election of his, but you know, I'm gonna get both sides to this shit.
I'm just saying, for a motherfucker that's been racist his whole life, nigga, we got footage of him from over 50 fucking years ago, basically stating that he didn't want your grandparents or your mother and father to go to fucking school with his kids and all that shit. Then to wait 40, 50 years more later tell you not black if you don't motherfucking vote for me. Nigga, I'm not fucking black then, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, we wasn't black before about 40 years ago any motherfucking way. You know what I'm saying? So, miss me with all the bullshit.
For shit, so you ain't lying, nigga. And I will be at the rally, nigga, with the camera, recording, live streaming. So all of y'all who be having shit to say, y'all make sure y'all get in them comments, nigga. Because we getting everything documented, nigga. For y'all to get there. It's called Urban Politicians for a reason. That's why I was at the Trump rally, and I will be at the Biden rally. We gonna bring y'all the facts directly, real live in the flesh.